Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kami dari kelompok 3 akan melanjutkan membaca chapter 3 dengan saya Nur Zaidah, NIM 2811925, Tadris Matematika 4B. Di sini saya akan membaca pada halaman 135 sampai 138. The product of two positive integers is positive. You can use a pattern to find the sign of the product of two negative integers. Negative multiply positive equals negative. Example, -6 multiply 2 equals -12. -6 multiply 1 equals -6. -6 multiply 0 equals 0. Negative multiply negative equals positive. Each product is 6 more than the previous product. When two integers have the same sign, the following rule applies. Notable: Key concept: multiply integers with the same sign. Words: the product of two integers with the same sign is positive. Examples: 2 multiply 6 equals 12. -10 multiply -6 equals 60. Example: multiply integers with the same sign. Multiply. Number 3, -11 multiply -9. -11 multiply -9 equals 99. The integers have the same sign. The product is positive. Number 4, -4 square. -4 square equals -4 multiply -4. There are two factors of -4 equals 16. The product is positive. Your turn. Multiply. A, -12 multiply -4. B, -5 square. C, -2 cubed. Examples: simplify and evaluate expression. 5. Algebra. Simplify. -2 multiply 3x. -2 multiply 3x equals -2 multiply 3 multiply x. Associative property of multiplication equals -6x. Simplify. 6. Algebra. Evaluate PQR if P equals -3, Q equals 4, and R equals -1. PQR equals -3 multiply 4 multiply -1. Replace P with -3, Q with 4, and R with -1 equals -12 multiply -1 multiply -3 and 4 equals 12 multiply -1 -12 and -1. Your turn. D. Simplify. -5 multiply 2y. E. Evaluate x, y, z if x equals -7, y equals -4, and z equals 2. Skill and concept check. 1. Model the product of 2 and -3 using contours. Then write the multiplication sentence. 2. Open-ended. Name two integers whose product is negative. 3. Number sense. What is the sign of the product of three negative integers? Give an example. Guided practice. Multiply. 4. 6 multiply -10. 5 -15 multiply -3. 6 -2 square. Algebra. Simplify each expression. 7 -5 multiply 2a. 8 3 multiply -6b. 9 -5 multiply -6c. Nancy. Algebra. Evaluate each expression if f equals minus 1, g equals 7, and h equals minus 10. 10, 5f, 11, 5gh, 12 minus h squared. 13. Submarines. A submarine is diving from the surface of the water at a rate of 125 feet per minute. What is the depth of the submarine after 7 minutes? Practice and application. Multiply. 14. 8 multiply minus 13. 15 minus 16 multiply minus 5. 16 minus 9 squared. 17 minus 10 multiply minus 17. 18 minus 7 multiply 16. 19 minus 6 squared. 20 minus 20 multiply minus 8. 21 minus 15 multiply 30. 22 minus 31 multiply minus 5. 23 11 multiply minus 20. 24 minus multiply 7 squared. 25 minus 4 cubed. 26. Find the product of minus 13 and 13. 27. Find minus 7 squared. Algebra. Simplify each expression. 28 minus 3 multiply 6c. 29 minus 7 multiply 10d. 34 5 multiply minus 4e. 31 9 multiply minus hf. 32 minus 2 multiply minus 3g. 33 minus 6 multiply minus 4h. 34 2x multiply minus 3y. 35 minus 5r multiply 2s. Algebra. Evaluate each expression if w equals 7, x equals minus 8, y equals 5, and z equals 10. 36 minus 4w. 37x y. 38 minus 2xz. 39x yz. 40 minus 7wy. 41 minus 3z squared. 42 12x squared. 43 minus wz squared. 44 volunteering. The volunteer club lives at several senior citizen homes in the neighborhood. If each group of 3 students could remove 8 cubic meters of leaf in 1 hour, find an integers to represent the number of cubic meters of leaf 12 students could remove in 5 hours. 45 patterns. Find the next two number in the patterns: 1 minus 2, 4 minus 8, 16. Then describe the patterns. The pattern. Geometry. For exercise 46 until 48, use the graph at the right. 46. Name the order pairs for P, Q, and R. Multiply each x and y coordinate by -1 to get 3 new order pairs. 47. Grab the order pairs and connect them to form a new triangle. Describe its position with respect to the original triangle. 48. In which quadrant does a triangle lie if only the y coordinates of the original triangle are multiplied by -2? 49. Critical thinking. For what values of n is -2 and positive? Spiral review which standardized test practice. 50. Multiply choice. An oil rig is drilling into the ground at a rate of 7 feet per minute. What integer represents the position of the oil rig after 42 minutes? A. Minus 294 feet. B. Minus 35 feet. C. 55 feet. D. 294 feet. 51. Multiply choice. Monifa has 100 shirts of sock each worth $15. If the price drops to $8, what integer represents the change of in Monica's current investment? F. minus $700. G. minus $7. H. $7. I. $700. 52. Grid in evaluate -6 multiply -2 multiply 3 plus 0 multiply -5 plus -4 squared 43. Find -25 minus -33. Algebra. Evaluate each expression if x equals -4, y equals 6, and z equals 1. 54. X plus -2. 55 minus 1 equals -1 plus z. 56 minus 15 plus y. 57 x plus y. 58. Earth science. The low temperature in degrees Fahrenheit for 10 cities on January 23 were -3, 27, 13, -6, -14, 36, 47, 52, -2, and 0. Order this temperature from greatest to least. Military. For exercise 59 and 60. Use the double bar graph at the right. 59. In which age group are there more members in the Navy than members in the Air Force? 60. About how many 36 until 40 years old are in the Air Force? Getting ready for the next lesson. Basic skill. Divide. 61. 72 divided by 9. 62. 120 divided by 6. 63. 84 divided by 21. 64. 215 divided by 43. 3 until 7. Dividing integers. What you will learn? Divide integers. Hands-on. Minilab. Material, counters, integers math. Work with a partner. You can use counters to model division of integers. Follow the steps to find -10 divided by 5. Place 10 negative counters on the mat. Separate the counters into 5 equal groups. There are 2 negative counters in each group, so -10 divided by 5 equals -2. Find each equation using counters. 1 -6 divided by 2, 2 -12 divided by 3. Division of integers is related to multiplication. When finding the equation of two integers, you can use a related multiplication sentence. 2 multiply -6 equals -12. 4 multiply minus 5 equals minus 20. Minus the factor in the multiplication sentence minus 6 and minus 5. Minus 12 divided by 2 equals minus 6. Minus 20 divided by 4 equals minus 5. Minus 5 and minus 6 is the equation in the division sentence. Since multiplication and division sentence are related, you can use them to find the equation of integers with differentiating. 8 multiply minus 9 equals minus 72. 72 divide 8 is differentiating equals minus 9 is negative equation. Negative 8 minus 8 equals minus 8 multiply minus 9 equals 72. 72 divided by minus 8 is differentiating equals minus 9 is negative equation. This related sentence lead to the following rule. Notable key concept: divide integers with differentiating words. The equation of two integers with differentiating is negative. Example: 33 divided by minus 11 equals minus 3. Minus 64 divided by 8 equals minus 8.
Okay, next, then with me, Srirana Pujastuti. Example: dividing integers with differentiating. The 5, this you can see this a box. Okay. The quantity of two integers with the same sign is positive, and not a blessed key concept. Divide integers with the same sign word. The quantity of two integers with the same sign in positive. Example: this this 15 share 5 is 3. Can see. Example: dividing integers with the same sign. In box, example: equality and expression. The average surface the temperature on Mars is minus 8100 Fahrenheit. Use the expression this 5 Fahrenheit minus 32, where F represents the number of the degrees Fahrenheit. To find the temperature on Mars in degrees Celsius. Next, skill and concept checks. 1. Write 2 division sentence related to the multiplication sentence. 2. Open-ended write and division sentence. Draw a model to show how the quantity can be found. 3. Which one doesn't belong? Identify the division expression whose quotient does not have the same thing as the other 3. Explain your reasoning. This is the 5 for 32 the 5 minus 8, 5 minus 6 the 5 2, 6 minus 60 the 5 minus 5, 70 minus 6 the 5 6. Algebra evaluate each expression is negative 9 in 16 and f is minus negative 6, 8, negative 108, the 5f, 6, e, the 5d, 10, e minus f, the 5v. Practice and application, the 5. 11 minus 18, the 5 6, 12, 50 minus 50 the 5 minus 5, 13 minus 15 the 5 minus 3, 40, 21 the 5 minus 7, 15, 56 the 5 minus 8, 16, 0 the 5 minus 5, 17 minus 52 the 5 minus 13, 18 minus 34 the 5 2, 19, 90 the 5 6, 20 minus 30 minus 300 the 5 20, 25, 21, 99 the 5 minus 99, 22 minus 184 the 5 minus 23, 23 find the quote of minus 16 65 and 13, 24 the 5 200 by minus 100. Algebra evaluated each expression if r is 12, s is minus 4 and t is minus 6. 25 minus 12 minus 12 the 5 r 26 72 the 5t, 27 r the 5s, 28 r s the 5 16, 29 minus r the 5t, 30 16 minus r the 5 minus s, 31 t 3t quadrat the 5r 32 r squared, the 5s squared. Football. During the fourth quarter, the Colts were penalized 3 times for the same amounts for a total of 45 yards. Write a division sentence to represent this situation. Then find the number of yards for each penalty. 34 sanctions use the expression where F represents the number of the degree Fahrenheit to convert 5 derajat Fahrenheit to degree Celsius. 35 patterns find the next two number in the parents 700 to 9, minus 243, 81, minus 27, 9, blah blah blah. Explain your reasoning. Next, 36 sells the Grapes So Fine magazine that had losses in a recent year. The number represents the profit the magazine made in 2006 compared to 2005. What is the mean of the losses for this 5 magazine? 37 multi-step the sea otter population is increasing. There were 2,377 sea otters in 1995. The population rose the 2,505 in the 2003. Find the average rate of change for the sea otter population between 1995 and 2003. 38. Write the problem. Write about a situation in your life in which you use positive and negative integers. Create a problem and solve it using any of the 4 operations. 39. Critical thinking. List all of the number by which minus 20 is divisible. Spiral. Review with standard test practice. 40. Multi-choice. Suena is driving cross country. If she expects to drive between 350 and 450 miles per day, which number of the day is reasonable for her to drive 3,800 miles? A, B, C, D. 41. Multiple choice. The rate of the beach at 8 p.m. is 107 feet. At 3 a.m. the width of the beach narrow to 23 feet due to the high tide. What is the average rate of change per hour of the beach width? A, B, C, F, G, H, I. 42 short response. Find the mean of the following low temperature for a 5-day period. Minus 2 derajat Fahrenheit, minus 3 derajat Fahrenheit, 1 derajat Fahrenheit, 4 derajat Fahrenheit, and minus 5 derajat Fahrenheit. Multiply. 48 diving March jumped into 11 feet of water and touched the bottom of the pool before his surface, which integer described where mark was in the relation to the surface of the water. 49 physical science chemistry experiment requires 3 milligrams of the potassium chloride. How many grams of potassium chloride are needed? Next, chapter 3, study use and review vocabulary and concepts. This is vocabulary. Always make reading the chapter 3. Choose the correct term of number to complete each sentence. 1. Integers less than 0 or positive negative integers. 2. Two numbers represented by points that are the same distance for 0 are opposite and integers. 3. The absolute value of 7 is 7, minus 7. The opposite of minus 12, 12 is minus 12. 5. The coordinate plane, origin is the point where the horizontal and vertical number line intersect. 6. The x-axis and the y-axis separate the plane into 4 quadrants coordinate. 7. The first number in an order pair the x-coordinate, y-coordinate. 8. The sum of two positive negative integers is negative. 9. The product of a positive and negative integers is positive negative. 10. The content of a negative integers and a positive negative or negative integers is negative. Listen by the listen, experience, and example. This is thank you for your attention. I'm so sorry for your flash. This is my study year, and enjoy for your watching. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.